You want a piece of me?
Hi, I'm Dex.
And I'm Junior.
We finally changed the name.
Yes! Welcome to Ram Prime.
Ram Prime? Ram Prime.
Ram Prime.
I used to say it, not today. Pull the curtains down.
Can you stop singing? We're in the middle of a show.
I'm sorry, I just can't get this song stuck out of my head. That didn't make sense. Ever since my
Wait, I
friend
never saw
Paulo.
Can I see it?
Sure.
I don't know why, I just feel I'm better off staying in the same room I was born in. I look outside and see a whole world better off without me in it, trying to transform it. You are out of my mind. Oh, you aren't seeing my side. Oh, you waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Yeah. Listen, I know this one's a contradiction because of how happy it sounds, but the lyrics are so down. It's okay though, because it represents, wait, better yet, it is who I feel I am right now. You are out of my mind. Oh, you aren't seeing my side. Oh, you waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a sound. Heard your voice, there's no choice. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a noise. Oh, don't you test me though, just because I play the piano doesn't mean I'm not willing to take you down. I'm sorry. I'm out of my mind. Oh, I'm not seeing things right. Oh, I waste all this time trying to run from you, but I'm out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a sound. Heard your voice, there's no choice. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a noise. You are out of my mind. You aren't seeing my side. You waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a sound. Heard your voice, there's no choice. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a noise.
Bruh. Wow, this song should totally be on the radio.
Yeah, it should be on iHeartRadio, because that's the best station.
True. Wow, it's funny you bring that up because one of our, no, not one of our Rams. Me and Stefan interviewed a guy who worked at iHeartRadio.
Wait, really? Then what are we waiting for? Roll the clip.
Thanks, guys. More often than not, we like to tune into the radio. But have you ever stopped to think what happens behind those curtains? Lucky for us, we had the opportunity to interview John Reed, a well-known radio personality in Florida. This is what we learned.
I'm Jay Reed. I work for Total Traffic. It's an iHeartMedia company, which is 99 Jams, Hits, 97.3, on the DJ Labs Morning Show, Hot 105, Brick Party Show. All the mainstay stations in town, I pretty much get a chance to chop it up. It's just fun being on a part of everybody's morning. When they wake up, everybody listens to the radio, whether they're going to work or coming from work. It was always looked at as being a cool job. Whenever I used to listen to the radio, I was always hear the traffic guy in the morning say, wow, I want that job. So I'm just the type of person that I like to try to set goals and dreams, and I like to try to achieve those.
Yet, before he had met his goals and dreams, he had to start somewhere, and that's not necessarily easy.
I wish I would have found a mentor early on, because in radio, you ever heard the old saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know? And that can save you 5 or 6 years just by knowing the right people. I moved around a lot, and I really didn't meet a lot of great contacts in radio, so I had to start off from the bottom. You know, even in promotions, I've done every job in radio, from sales to promotions to even the webmaster. I even taught myself how to code and build websites. Anything to get in the door. There's more than one way to get in the door. So that was my strategy. I moved to New York after college. I moved to New York. I had $150 in my pocket. I graduated. I had a dream of always working in New York and just living in New York. And I moved out there, and I had an aunt, man. She let me stay with her. I never met her in my life. She let me stay with her, and it saved me, man. It saved my life. Well, I used to be a producer for 106 in Park. You guys probably so young to even remember 106 in Park, but I was living in New York, and I was the producer for 106 for many years. But before that, I started off in like community access TV. I would get a camera just like you guys would do, and I would go from Detroit to Chicago. And my first interview that I landed was Outkast. I don't know if you guys know about Andre 3000 and Big Boy. It's on my YouTube, and we in a hotel in Chicago. Jay Reed up in the house, coming at you with the hits that won't quit non-stop with all the R&B and hip-hop. I got my boys Outkast up in the house representing, the new album. We're gonna hit y'all with this video and come right back. Peace out. And so y'all had a way better camera than I did back then, but I mean, it was Outkast, Big Boy, Andre 3000 in Chicago. Downtown, that was one of my first big ones, and they introduced me to CeeLo, and they had this other group, the Goody Mob, and then we just started networking one by one, man. So I've done them all, everybody you can name, and I really appreciate my job, man. I did some cool things, throughout my career, I think.
And also get Ada Afo mangoes for just $1 each. Visit Whole Foods Market, America's healthiest grocery store. I'm Jay Reed, Miami's new #1 for all the hits, the new hits, 97.3.
I say dislikes about radio in general is that they don't pay enough, man. Remember I was telling you guys, like, you know what it is? Like, you gotta really love radio, but you can make it what you want. It's just an old running joke about radio. I love radio so much. I mean, I would, anything that you won't do for free, you shouldn't be doing it. So even, the pay and radio, and no matter where you go, you're never gonna make even if they paid you $1 million, it's still like, they may owe you $10 million. You know what I mean? So you just gotta love what you do. And once you love what you do, it's just like, it's like going to the playground every day, man. Every day. Once I hit this button right here, he can hear me live. And we just constantly, you won't even know we're not, in the same.
I always thought you guys were in the same.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the same room.
Yeah, oh, this is the boss right here, Noah.
What's up? It's Noah B. I taught him everything I know. He learned everything because of me. Noah B.
They probably know Noah B. I don't know if you guys.
Before there was Jay Reed, there's Noah B. Now there's my boy Jay Reed. Now he's the best. Jay Reed, he does it all. He's on 99 Jams. He's on Hits 97.3. He's on all the radio stations telling everybody where the traffic is. Yeah. We love him. Now give me my $20.
Now I need a raise. I used to hear Noah and say, man, I want his job. I want his job. And now I got his job. And now he won't give me a day off.
Well, I oversee all of our traffic reporters. We have 23 traffic reporters. We fly a helicopter 5 hours a day all throughout the streets of South Florida. We're on countless radio, television stations. Quite honestly, if you hear traffic in South Florida, it's from us. If I had to think of 3 ways to describe dedicated, loyal, I screwed that up. We'll try that again. If I had to think of 3 ways to describe Jay, what? Can we get the blooper reel? No, we can't get the blooper reel. Trust me, there's enough bloopers going around here. No blooper reel. No blooper reel. All right, here we go. If I had to describe Jay Reed in 3 ways, I would say dedicated, loyal, and he's on point.
Okay. All right.
All right, man. Peace out, y'all. We're gonna get up out of here.
Greetings, earthlings and skirtlings.
Peace out, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, salute.
As you can see, it never hurts to chase your dreams because you might just achieve them. This has been Xavier Smith for Ram Prime, signing off. I learned a lot from John Reed. Just goes to show you should always chase your dreams. So that was our first installment of Real World with Dex, and I'll see you next week when we talk guns, and more guns. Wow, that gun safety announcement really makes you think about the things to do the right thing.
Well, you didn't do the right thing when you came in late yesterday and didn't get a tardy pass.
Ooh, man, I totally forgot. Good thing Stefan reminded me today.
He actually made a video about the importance of attendance.
Let's watch it.
What's up? I'm Stefan, and I'm kind of late for school. See, I kind of woke up late, but that's no excuse. I gotta do better. You ever wonder what you had to do when you aren't on time? First thing you want to do is see Mr. Vo in the main office. That's just one of the steps to do when you're late. Let's go see more.
My main responsibility is to make sure that the students are either marked present or marked absent. And if they're tardy, they're marked tardy. Change of address. Assist with bus transportation if they qualify for bus transportation. When the parents come in to release them early from school, make sure to check the parents' ID, that they're on what we call the student data card. The reason why it's so important for the student to be on time to not only homeroom, but to school, and not only regular class, because in homeroom, very important information is given out to the student at that time so that the students can take it home to their parents. The consequences of being tardy to school is that, number one, you could get served a detention. Then after so many tardies, you will be referred to what we call as the alternative center, which is outside of the school and depends on your area. Usually the students in this area go to Homestead High School to serve that. It could be either 1 or 3 days or 15 days. And it's up to you to make sure that you explain to the teacher that you came in tardy, that you actually are here in school that particular day. So if you've been marked absent for your classroom attendance and the teacher has not corrected, by the time you get your report card, you will see that you have so many absences, which can affect your grade.
Step 1, when you first arrive to school, report to the attendance office. Step 2, have Mr. Vo assist you with your late pass. And finally, step 3, take your pass to your homeroom teacher so that you're marked tardy instead of absent. These simple steps will benefit your attendance record.
There are rewards for students who come on time to school, as well as students who come every day to school. They have what we call the winner's circle, and in that they have little coupons where they can go to either the Metro Zoo, Parajungle, the Dave & Buster's, whatever is given out at that time on those coupons. That is one of the rewards.
As you can see, those 3 steps are simple and easy. So now when you're late, just follow them. I'm Stefan, reporter for Ram Prime. See you guys next time. Back to the anchors.
Yeah, attendance is very important, and that's why I'm attending Virtuoso. I see that.
That's not at all the point of the video.
Virtuoso!
Well, since we were talking about Virtuoso, I heard the Rams are working very hard to make sure their performance is outstanding.
Well, just look at this video about Virtuoso.
Wow, it's kind of handy that we have a video about Virtuoso.
Yeah.
Do you know the meaning of virtuoso? Well, it means a person highly skilled in music or another artistic pursuit. Mays Conservatory has its annual show coming up, Virtuoso, and everyone here has been practicing very hard. This year's theme is Dream Big, and looking back at all the previous shows which Mays has had, I can tell that it will be extraordinary. This show will take place at South Miami-Dade Cultural Arts Center Thursday, May 19th at 6:30 p.m. Tickets will be $10 in advance and $15 after May 12th, and it will only be available to purchase at South Miami-Dade Cultural Arts Center. So be sure to buy them as soon as possible. For more information, go on www.smdcac.org.
Man, I'm so excited to go.
Same, but I'm more excited about the Ram newspaper.
Oh yeah, everyone should check it out. It's called The Coda Color. It just got released.
Well, that's the end of the show.
I'm Dex.
And I'm Junior from Ram Prime.
Signing out.
Hit me with that beat, bruh.
You want a piece of me?